all these ads. Can we hit it? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. This thing is nasty. Now, I knew when Vault of Glass came back, FATEBRINGER was the first thing on my mind. The nostalgia of the weapon, especially with Firefly, got me excited. Did I get it? No. Which is why we're on my good buddy Exalted's account. So a big thank you to him. So let's get into it. This 140 drops from Vault of Glass at random. The chance to get it is not as rare as Vex, but probably not as common as we would like. It can drop with some really interesting perks, and I wanted to go over with you whether you're taking it into PvE or possibly even PvP. So here she is, looking as beautiful as ever. This is the role that we're going to be using for PvP. We're going to be mainly looking for roles like this, such as full bore. It's going to give you that extended range, something that we really want, especially 140s. Pair that with accurized rounds, explosive payload, and opening shot, as well as that reload speed masterwork. We're going to go over why we chose this loadout later on in the video, but let's get right into why this is the role that you want for PvP. So getting right into it, I've spent a bit of time with this weapon, quite a few hours in the Crucible, in Elim, Rumble, Comp, even a little bit of survival where the stakes are higher. Now, this is a great weapon. Paired with explosive payload, really allows me to hit the farthest shots that I can. But, in my opinion, the time to kill with this weapon just isn't there. When we're talking about 140s, we want something that has some sort of damage perk. I think when you're using any type of weapon. So, when you're comparing this to weapons such as Ace of Spades, or even Thorn, you got to remember that Ace has that memento mori, and it's going to give you that damage boost if you get a kill. Thorn is going to give you that damage perk when you pick up an orb, which ends up helping this 140 when you're trying to battle other weapons such as 120s or Deadmans or Prometheus lenses, which I'm seeing a whole lot more. So is this a viable option for PvP? Really depends on your play style. I mean, are you more aggressive? Can you hit your shots? With this 140, you're going to have to hit 3 headshots. You cannot 1 head 2 body. You have to hit 3 headshots. If you're missing all of your heads, you're looking at a 5 body kill. Now that's a lot of time, even for a weapon as fast as a 140. Now I wanted to go through a couple of the roles that you can get. So if you guys are planning on bringing this into PvP, some of the roles that I do recommend are probably going to be full bore. It's going to give you that max amount of range, accurized rounds, or tactical mag. Accurized, of course, for that increased range, tactical mag for that reload speed, a little bit of stability, and a little extra magazine space. I'm probably going to vote for explosive payload just because you want to get even more range. And we'll go through that in a test at the end of the video to show you, just to get a little extra perk. Now, 140s don't really work well with rampage or damage perks unless we're talking about Ace and Thorn, as I stated before. So we're going to stick explosive payload, and we're going to stick with something like kill clip or opening shot, just so you have a little bit more of an edge. My honest opinion, I think this weapon is a PvE weapon. So let's get into some examples so I can explain to you guys exactly what I mean. So guys, here is our PvE role. It's going to consist of Thresh. For those of you who don't know, Thresh does give you more super energy on kills. And then of course, Firefly to get those explosive kills if maybe a couple ads are too close together. I'm a big fan of Firefly for PvE, so I'm excited to see what this thing can do. Let's get into it. So already off the bat, clearing ads is easy as ever, especially with Firefly. The high rate of fire that a 140 has, especially in PvE, is actually perfect. Now, we don't see a lot of 140s really boasting about having Firefly, but let's go over some of the perks that you're going to want in PvE. So, looking at the chart here, it looks like generally you're always going to want to have full bore for that added range. You're always going to want to have an extra amount of range for those farther shots. Personally, I would probably go for something like accurized rounds, maybe even tactical mag to slightly increase the magazine size. Personally, Killing Wind is a great perk. Thresh is a great perk. Rewind rounds, for those of you guys who don't know, when the magazine is empty, it refills from reserves based on the number of hits that you land. So it's a very new trait. It seems amazing. I have not yet experienced it, but probably something that I would use. And then seeing from this video, guys, the number one perk I'm going to say for PvE is definitely going to be Firefly. It is perfect for clearing out ads in my opinion. And it's just, guys, it's just fun. Shooting this weapon in PvE is fun. It literally makes ad clearing duty. If you're that type of person in raids or maybe doing anything and your friends put you on ad clearing duty only, this is the weapon for you. It's just a lot of fun to use, and I could not be happier that it's back. So guys, I wanted to head into a private match just to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about as far as distance. So we got our explosive payload FATEBRINGER that we've been using, and we have our Darcy, so we can finally see how far we are exactly. 35 meters being probably the maximum amount for a 140, and we're getting about 47 and 24. It's a 3-tap to the head from this distance, but that is also including the explosive payload damage. Just because why not? We're going to go all the way back to 50 meters to see if this could even do anything at this range. It looks like we're getting 16 and 24. The explosive payload is doing more damage than the actual shot itself. So from 50 meters, even with 5 shots, you're not really going to take anyone out. So you're going to want to keep it right around 35 meters. We're going to go ahead and switch to our Thresh Firefly. We're going to see if that has any change. This is our PVE role. So let's get into it and find out. So we're coming right back out to 35 meters. Let's see, 50 to the head. What? So looks like we're getting a 4-shot headshot here with our PVE roll. I guess we might have some hidden stats as far as range, but it is still a 4-shot headshot, unfortunately. Well, guys, that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope that helped you guys out in some way, shape, or form as far as FATEBRINGER, what roles you guys are going to try to go for, maybe farm for, your PvP legends, PvE gods. In the end, thank you guys for being here. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have an amazing day.